Hey, do you want to make a DIY corsage with me? Well, here we go. Stick around. I picked up these flowers from Hobby Lobby in the his and her section for 40% off, may I say. I picked up that wristlet in Hobby Lobby. I have scissors, wire cutters, super glue, hot glue, wire, twine, all the things. Here's that little wristlet. I'm going to go ahead and just pull all of my little greenery and flowers apart and get an idea of what I want to use. So I got my greenery laid out. I got these little brown wires that I curled with a pencil. They turned out really cute in there. And I just took that felt and I cut a circle about the size of the wristlet base. Now I'm going to lay down my greenery. Whatever I do on one side, I want to make sure to do on the other side. So I'm going to use lamb's ear, this big green leaf. It looks huge in this corsage, but it's not. A little bit of feather pieces. They add a little bit of texture and dimension. And once again, whatever I do on one side, I'm going to do on the other. I'm going to do a little bit of a dry run. And I'm like, okay, I like it. I'm going to go ahead and place it down with just a little bit of hot glue on each end of the stems. And then I'm going to take my biggest flower and pop it right there in the middle. Add tons of hot glue because I don't want that puppy going anywhere. Hopefully this young lady will be dancing the night away and we want it to stay. So my thing with making these corsages, this is my second one. I was blessed to make one last year and it actually came off of the wristlet. I used super glue and hot glue and it still came off. So this year we're going to do it a little bit different. What makes these corsages is adding different little, what I call bits and bobs. I think they just make a different element, different textures, different color greenery is always good as well. I'm going to add these white flowers. I'm going to make sure they're glued in really well. The his and her section gives such great options and they're so affordable, especially when they're on sale. I love that section, especially for corsages and boutonnieres. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that everything is stuck in there. I'm pulling on stuff to make sure it's not going to fall apart. And so far, she's looking good. I want to add a couple of more little burgundy flowers there on the end. I'm going to curl my little wire pieces, and I thought about putting it on ribbon. However, I did decide to go against that. Now, what I'm going to do is cut another little piece of felt, and I'm going to use super glue, put the wristlet down on super glue. Take that other little piece of felt, and I'm going to glue it on top of that. And that's how I actually attach it. And then as you can see, I'm just adding a little bit of bits and a little bit of bobs. So cute. I hope you guys like the way that it turned out. I really hope that she likes the way that it turned out because it's cute. And try to clean up as I go because us crafters are not good at it. Let me tell you what. My craft room right now is a hot mess because I got too many projects going on, y'all. But yeah, I just want to show you guys how I put this together because they do retail for anywhere to $50 to $75. And I made this for $20 and there was a couple of things I did not need to buy. Not to mention that's real flowers and the young ladies don't get to keep it. So I'm going to use tons of hot glue and add another piece of felt on top of that. And hopefully it makes it more secure. And you guys, here it is. How do you think it turned out? I think it's stunning. Let me know what you think in the comments.